Man, we here, man. It's been a great episode, man. I got my guy Pat, I got Abzo, Deme D back in the building, if you ask me. Where we talk that music and movie culture from the late 80s to the mid 20s. And we kind of shifted on this episode, and I'm going to have a lot more of these, man. It's still music related, but we speaking to the people, man. And right now, we're going to talk about, we're going to keep it in the same line, man. So, the bottom line, once you make it big, can you go back to the hood amongst the people without it being in a controlled environment? We all know what controlled environment means, right? Should I elaborate? Your peoples.
Right.
I think it depends on...
Make it. We ain't talking about come up. We ain't talking about expiring.
I think it all depends on the energy you projected to get there.
You think it's only the energy?
I think so, because if you project a bully mentality, if you project that,
right,
there's always going to be somebody to say you, or remember you to say you wasn't that dude. And that builds that kind of tension between maybe jealousy, envy. But if you kind of like a J. Cole,
you gonna get extorted.
You in? Nah.
I don't believe that.
I don't think you're gonna be extorted.
I don't believe you would.
I don't think
because there's always guys waiting like,
right.
Yeah, I want that. Yeah, watch when he comes.
Because he's the type of dude who go right to a different type of hood, Chelsea or something like that. You understand?
But that's what
it
we're
is
saying.
a part of Chelsea.
Stop.
What you talking? It goes down at night. Yo,
you can get it anywhere, but we're talking about where you can't escape it.
Right.
LES, you go to LES.
I think we were talking about going back to your hood. Like
in the hood, where it's nothing but ignorant motherfuckers. Because we know the difference between Brownsville, right? Between Brownsville and Williamsburg, right? Hollis, Queens ain't nothing like Fresh Meadows.
Right.
Newark, New Jersey ain't nothing like fucking Perth Amboy.
You know what I mean?
Or even Kearney for that matter.
Oh my God, Kearney is a fairy tale land.
But like I said,
that's where I want to be anyway.
But you can still go back to the hood.
And do what though? Hang out? Like, are we talking about purchasing something and leaving? Like, I don't.
Nah,
you can go back to the hood
and hang out. Post up on your feet. Come out the car, post up, and
like
post up.
I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes.
From whom?
From Jim Jones.
Exactly. He was. But those
they by themselves.
Yeah.
But those
well,
are
and then eventually they come, like the block come outside.
Right, and those are gang affiliated guys though. Those are guys that you know if you touch him, there's gonna be some repercussion.
But you can't put those stigma on it and say it can't happen. It's like
of course it can't happen.
It's like you moving the finish line for me. It's like saying, oh, it can't happen, but I give you an example. It's like, well, those guys are special because. But
we mentioned J. Cole. The point I mentioned that is because we mentioned J. Cole, and I'm saying from the people I've grown up around and been around, niggas absolutely think they could get J. Cole. Even though he might be able to whoop all their asses or he fuck around, pull out the banger, you never know. But with Jim Jones, I'm like, oh, nah, you know that nigga blood and shit like that. So they'll think about it more. That gang affiliation holds a lot of weight. Locks, niggas know not to play with the locks unless you want it. It's not to say that nobody want it with them, but you know, like, yo.
And I don't think they boasting up by themselves.
Or they didn't project that energy for you to even want to try them.
Nah.
Who want
locks?
What? I don't want to. I look at the.
First of all, anyone who thinks they're that guy is trying anyone. I remember when I was living in the bricks and niggas was talking about robbing Redman and everyone loved Redman in the bricks. But just for clout, niggas, for clout, niggas like, yeah, Red come around here with that chain, I'm snatching that.
They talk, but they ain't nobody do it.
But these are guys that will do it. I'm talking about these are guys, remember.
Ain't Redman still in the hood?
I don't know if he ever got robbed or not.
Nah, he's not.
And Redman, we don't know if he get robbed or not. I'm just saying there are guys that live that type of life. I've been around them. They don't care about no celebrity. They don't care about their own lives.
Yeah, there's guys like that.
You know that. We all know that. And those ain't the guys I'm trying to play around with when I've reached the goal I want.
I think you can go back and chill in the hood. It just depends on
chill.
You can
or make an appearance.
Make an appearance, chill. But you can't make yourself accessible. You can't think you're.
But you're accessible once you go back.
But once the lights go out, once the sun
then
starts,
that's not chilling. Then
listen,
that's not chilling.
Listen, if I come at 8 o'clock in the morning and I chill to 3,
ain't nobody
chill in the
that.
hood.
Stop.
I chilled in the hood all day. I done chilled all day. I done chilled all day. Hey,
the groups don't wake up till 3 o'clock.
Hey, but I chilled all day.
I was out here.
But I was out here all day.
Out here with him. bagel, a newspaper?
Hey, don't be the bogey.
Listen.
You feel me? Yo, but you can't make yourself accessible. You gotta have limits. You gotta have limits, man.
You have to, I agree.
You gotta have limits.
Absolutely.
You make it to a certain level, the price of fame, you're gonna have to like curtail that. That's gonna have to be. You're gonna have to come through with the curtains.
Be focused.
You're not driving, somebody else is driving.
Don't get too wavy.
Right, you know what I mean?
People don't come around flashing as well. That's
These guys ain't.
That's a big deterrent.
But
as
everyone
well,
we
too.
named
But
prior
But
previously,
that's
they
what
weren't
you built-
flashing.
But that's what you built your whole.
I don't gotta go back to the hood flash.
But everyone
stuff.
we named though previously, no one was flashing. That's not why they got banged. No one was flashing.
Nah, that's not why.
There's a few dudes, you know, Young Berg and then people here and there that done got yapped, but I mean,
That chain was OD. He deserved to get that yak.
I don't feel like anyone deserves to get robbed, man. Like, yo, get it how you live it. If that's how you get down, don't
Man,
fuck
that
it,
chain
though.
was
Get it down, man.
ridiculously big.
That was the Megatron shit, right?
Yeah,
That
or
shit
the
was fire.
Decepticon.
Decepticon.
I
No,
think it was
the
the
Decepticon
Megatron.
symbol.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
That was. That's what I'm
Fucking
saying.
hey, he trying to live his life.
Come on.
But you know
There's
how we
certain
are. We all
things.
grow up from that. You can't always live your life in peace. But we're going to clip it there, man. It's been a great talk on that. And we're going to have to revisit shit like this, man. We're going to jump into a movie section, Paper Soldiers. This is a...
Cult classic.
I think it's a cult. It wasn't a major release.
I don't know if it was a cult.
It was,
It's a hood
though.
cult
It's a
classic.
hood cult classic. Because this
It's
is
a
what
hood
really
cult
got
classic.
Kevin Hart on the map.
Yes.
Even though it's not because of him. This is because Beans is in it.
Yes.
Noriega's in it.
Yes.
And if there's some... Capone was in it as well. So...
Jay-Z made an appearance in the bedroom.
Dame was in. Oh, when they was robbing the
Yeah,
Jews,
when they
right?
robbing the
Alright,
mansion.
so Paper Soldiers, man. So clearly you feel it's a cult
Cult
classic.
classic?
It's
I
a
do
hood
as
cult
well.
classic.
It's better than Belly 2, not better than Belly.
But Belly is a
Man, that's
major
something
motion
different.
picture. This is more like a straight to
Okay.
DVD.
Okay.
You can compare this to State Property 1.
So what was
It's on
your?
that level because I was just about to say that.
It's the same level.
That's
same
on
level.
that level.
Same level.
Yeah, that's
because
what
it's
you
not
compare
like
it to.
Master P. I got the hookup or I'm
You can
buying.
compare it to that though. You can put it in that.
I mean,
in
I guess
that-
because it's
So Master P, I got to hook up as a classic?
no,
No,
I'm
no,
saying
no,
that
we're
shit's
talking about
trash.
production. We're talking about production.
Oh,
We're
okay.
talking about production.
But
You can put it in that level, but
So-
not.
What would you
Shout-
say?
Shouts out to Dame for
shout out to Dame, man. Dame is the man. Niggas be sleeping on him. On self-made entrepreneur. Gave a lot of people the game and the guidelines. People don't like when you're stern and aggressive and assertive.
when you're a know-it-all. But
And when you're a know-it-all, like you said. But what was your favorite scene you saying that?
Man,
That's
every
so
time Stu knocked somebody out, or when they was running through the
One-handed
park,
quitter?
but when he was running through the park, he took he was taking the cops on a little run.
On a little time.
Yeah, he was just running around.
Okay,
and
that was
then
some movie shit.
And
though.
then he decided
And
to
then
knock him out.
That was some movie shit though, but
I'm
these
telling
were the
you.
ones hit a quitter.
Yeah,
I love the
Stu.
part when they all did when they broke into the house, yapped up everything, because that's what the movie was about. It's pretty much like, yo, Kevin Hart trying to find his way, struggling in life, had a newborn. I don't think his shorty was working. Was his shorty even working? I don't think his girl was working. He had a mortgage to pay for. You know, typical shit that people go through, man. He trying to find a way.
Right.
He ain't trying to do the regular 9 to 5. I don't know why he got fired from his cell phone job.
Yeah, something
I don't
happened.
remember why he got fired, but
Were they still in his phones?
it wasn't a lot of paper either. So he gets down with Beans. You know, Beans is pretty much Beans in the movie. They breaking into houses. And that was his time to get paid. And they gave him an envelope. Everybody envelope fat like this because it's actual money. And he gets his envelope. And he's like, yo, what y'all niggas wrote me a check, because his shit was mad thin. And I think, right, that was the start of Kevin Hart, though, man, for real.
He really didn't do much.
Oh, he-
The one dude was
he did a lot, man. He
the
carried
alarm.
the movie.
I'm not talking about why he didn't get paid.
Oh,
the one
he didn't
dude
do
was
much.
the alarm
He was scary.
dude.
He was scary.
You know what I'm saying? He was just there to
He
fill
was
in because
scary.
then his cousin did
If
naked or
somebody
something like
dipped
that.
out, but before we close that, that's a perfect example of when you get caught up in a lifestyle that ain't for you.
Right, you're not built for it.
He ain't built. Kevin wasn't built for that. He wanted some money, but it was like, damn, guns breaking into houses. He wasn't built for that shit. Kids, do what's best for you, man. Don't follow the crowd. Have the faith in yourself and be strong, man. We gonna close it out
That's a
there.
great point right there.
If you ask me, Deme D, I'm in the building. Pat, always on deck. It's my
Yeah.
guy. Yo, Abzo, you already know, man. Thank you for coming. You'll see him again, man. Tune in, subscribe, hit that red button. Yeah.
Good.